Hi everyone, Bethany here with Atlantic Flag and Pole. I don't know about you, but just with everything going on in the world right now, I just am finding myself, I guess, just overwhelmed mentally. I feel mentally overwhelmed. I've actually taken a step back from social media. I still do stuff, for work, but personally, I'm really trying to avoid it because there's just so much. There's so much that I could comment on. There's so much that I could talk about. So much that I feel like I need to not comment on, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I don't know about you, but it's exhausting to constantly try and debate people and get your point across. And as a Christian, I'm starting to find that there's just a lot of division, and it's really unhealthy. And I don't really know that I'm really getting the point that I want to get across. And so I encourage you, like I'm doing for myself now, to take a step back from it all. Really take the time to process, ask of yourself, how you can go lower in regards to humility. Okay, what do I need to learn from this? What am I missing? What maybe am I ignorant of? But then from that, I encourage you to rise to the occasion. And when you do share your voice, let it be from a position of grace and understanding, and really for the purpose of wanting to share truth, because people are still going to disagree with you. But if your intent and your motivation is to speak truth as you see it and you understand it, and you convey that message with grace and kindness, my hope is that it's going to at least connect with the people who actually have ears to hear and who are sincerely interested in understanding somebody who has a different perspective. So just a little bit of stuff to throw out there, because things are just crazy right now. And if we're not careful, it's just going to cause that much more division and destruction. And the reality is there are many hurting people right now for a variety of reasons. And we all have things that we're really passionate about. And it's okay if your passion is different than my passion. But the reality is, even in those differences, we can still find common ground. So I just encourage you and all my fellow Americans to really find that common ground, to take a deep breath, take a step back from it all, and don't just get involved in argument for the sake of argument. Don't get involved in outrage for the sake of being outrageous. Don't get involved in the anger and the hatred and the accusations, because they're not producing anything good. But if you can find something that you are passionate about, an injustice that you believe needs to be, a wrong that needs to be righted, those are the kinds of things that are worth investing your time in. And I'm confident that if we can do it the right way, that our voices will be heard, and that we'll get the kinds of results that we really are looking for. Otherwise, you're just a loud clashing cymbal, another thing added to the noise, and it's not really producing much of anything. We don't need any extra noise. We don't need any extra outrage. That's not helping anybody with anything. So I encourage you to consider your fellow neighbor, and also consider your own health mentally and physically. And let's be a little bit smarter about our approach to everything that's going on in our culture right now, and not let it get the best of us.